Psst, oi you. Welcome to our bonus material. Hope you enjoy.
Hey Blankers, welcome to Season 4 of Not 40 Just Blank. This time around we're going to tackle a different subject matter each podcast. We'll jump from theme tunes to chocolate, from kids' TV shows to Eurovision, politics to exercise and everything in between. We'll cast our eyes over it all, musing about films and music associated to the topic in hand, as well as bringing our own unique way of analysing the subject. It's likely to be pretty weird. Plus, there'll still be all the stuff you know and love. Weird news, Jim versus Phil versus Del, and your letters and emails. We can guarantee you a lot of laughs, so sit back and enjoy, as Not 40 Just Blank does. Hello and welcome, Blankers, to another episode. This is your special bonus to get you between the big topics of the day and the next one. So we're going in between boxing and drinks. And gentlemen, it's a big hello to you two. How are you?
Very well, very well.
Good,
Very well, very well.
good.
As you seductively stroke your microphone stand, it was thoroughly arousing, Phil. Thank you for that. Are we well, chaps?
Yeah,
Have we
very well, mate.
been well, yeah.
Feel-
Another good recording session for boxing. Thought it went well.
Yeah. Sounded like we like regulars, commentary.
Yeah.
Have a good session for the
Another good
boxing.
session. Yeah, it's good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's nice. It's nice and thoroughly enjoyable. But this episode is all about Del. Del drives the whole damn
okay.
shabazzle.
I was going to ask
So-
Phil about his Wales trip.
Oh, fuck a duck, yeah. of
Wales
course.
trip.
Go on. hit me
Yeah,
up with it.
Wales, yeah. The weekend, that was good. Come back from holiday, straight off to, so come back from Portugal on Thursday. Wrexham on the Friday morning. Don't know why we did this.
Why did you do who booked both?
Well, it's Claire's aunt and uncle live up there. And it was
Yeah.
their anniversary, so he was going up
All
there.
right.
But yeah, we should have given it a bit more thought. And they drink like anything.
They drink.
So we got there on the Friday about 7 o'clock playing catch up, and it was messy.
Well, they had several drinks lined up for you.
Yeah.
Get stuck
It
into
pretty
it.
much.
We'll sort your beds out in a
Your
minute.
glass, if your glass got under half, you was lucky. You was like being filled up all the time. So yeah,
Mate, fair
woke
enough.
up Saturday.
What was it? The whole shebang, like spirits, beers?
No, it was just like they were drinking wine, I was drinking beers, but it was just constant. And then woke up rough the next day. I was going to Chester horse racing. He opened up a bottle of Prosecco like 9 in the morning. I just remember going to Claire, please don't tell me that was a bottle.
It was mixed with orange juice. It was like mimosa.
Yeah.
Just straight.
Standard breakfast drink.
Standard breakfast tipple, wasn't it? Tea, coffee, or mimosa? Mimosa, please.
It was, it was a heavy weekend.
Oh, did you have all the chocolates with like the alcoholic truffles?
Nothing,
I
nothing
didn't
didn't have alcohol in it. What's in the gravy? 4 bottles of red wine and
What's in this watermelon vodka? Pure vodka.
yeah, no water.
It was just constant. And just coming out from holiday as well, you're just like,
I need a rest already.
Yeah.
and then there's that.
it was so.
Poor timing.
What
Poor
about
timing.
What about Portugal? Was that okay? Was it eventful? Was it? Did it meet any
No, it's nice.
alcoholics in Portugal?
No, it was just nice and relaxing, so it was good.
Yeah.
Obviously, you went to, where did you go?
Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Yeah, no, Cyprus. Yeah,
you went the week before me, didn't you?
Yeah, it's really good time. I sent you the picture of the toilet, didn't I, with the in the South African restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had a urinal and you had a toilet with no door. And
Lovely stuff.
there was no plan to have a door, easy. So
was clearly
I
designed
looked
like
everywhere. It was literally, that's where you go. So if you're having a piss,
Get on with it.
You
Someone
literally
walks in
could
and
have
has a
eye
shit.
contact with someone who's in mid shit.
Lovely
So and it's fantastic food, all meat, steak. So you can imagine the kind of meaty
mess
shit
that's
that's
happening,
flying out
yeah.
there. But yeah,
I'm going to be here a while, son.
But-
Crack on.
But me and Dave were actually talking about, should we just go in there and just pretend like for a laugh that we're having a really sort of strenuous shit, just to like see if anyone sort of breaks contact. But yeah, no, it was really good. I was telling Phil about it as well. Just sort of like, it's so different when you go on holiday. Sort of you go into the shops, the different vibes. It's just like the shop though. It was just, this was like a standard shop, had toys, footballs, all different things, touristy stuff to bring home. And then a little one shelf, I was telling Phil earlier, you had top shelf, it was knuckle dusters, next shelf, air rifles, next shelf, knives, bottom shelf, kids' toys.
Something for all the family.
It's like, what the
All
fuck?
your weaponry, all your kids' toys, come to
all
death or
done.
us.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, what's going on there? But yes, so, but apart from that,
Lovely.
fantastic. Lovely place. Yeah, lovely. Great.
Nice. You two have been off travelling. I've been absolutely nowhere. I've been...
You went to Croatia a few weeks ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a couple of months ago, wasn't it?
No.
When was it you went to Croatia?
Croatia, a year and a half ago.
No, where have you been recently?
No, I went to Morocco in February.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Morocco, yeah.
But yeah.
It's just for a
It's in
massive...
February, though, Christ. That's London. I thought
That's
it was
just-
about 6 weeks ago. My job probably was about
Yeah.
March, 6 weeks ago.
Was that for a massive drug deal?
Yeah. Well, it went wrong.
It went wrong, really?
I'm
How
not
many
allowed-
guys you kill this time?
I'm not allowed back in North Africa for quite a while, so
Okay.
keeping it on the down low, Bill. Let's gloss over.
You weren't far from me. Morocco, it's just the other side of the river. Portugal.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Well, it's a small place.
You could have waved.
You say it's, I like that. Just over the river. I believe it's an ocean, isn't it?
Jim.
There he is. I can see him. He's on a pedalo. He's quite a way out, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's gone full Del Boy. Yeah, we're all travelling around. It's lovely. Spreading the word of the gospel of Not 40 Just Blank.
Yeah, we're doing our
Here
world
we are.
tour.
Here we are delivering once again. So let's plough it on.
Yeah,
Are we taking a dip into the...
Yeah, we
was
can
it a
do.
dive
yeah.
into the mind of Dello?
I was just
Dive
thinking,
into Dello, innit?
you guys were just talking
You
about
can dive into Dello or can go into his mind. You can go whichever way
a
you
little
want.
bit of life. Have a little. You can have a swim in my eyes if you want.
Oh, God, always, Del. Always.
Oh, super. Well, I was thinking about actually you saying about getting the word of mouth around actually just what you said there, Jim, about travelling the world. It's in Cyprus, so I was only really 2 hours away from Israel, really. So potentially,
You were in range.
I could. Yeah, well, I was thinking more of the fact of I could have gone over there and
Sorted that
just
shit
sorted
out.
the conflict. Yeah,
Did you choose to do that or did you just stay drinking at the wedding?
yeah, just stayed.
Yeah, stay
getting
drinking.
smashed.
They'll sort it out.
Strawberry
themselves,
daiquiris. I love the strawberry daiquiri and Bhangra dancing as well. I'll be able to show you some Bhangra dancing.
I imagine that's right up your street because you are a fine mover, Del.
Exactly. No, you know what? I was so proud of myself. I was like,
What is Bangla dancing?
It's like Indian dancing. So
Oh, okay.
the groom was Indian. The bride was British. Well, British England Indian. I don't even want to talk about. She,
I didn't know. I just went for the drinks.
but so just traditional British. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I went to a wedding.
But yeah, I went to a wedding. So,
I might have had a drink.
It was the
might have-
wedding. I got drunk. That's all you need to know.
I'm
Apparently
still
there were
like
daiquiris there.
I'm still talking like I'm smashed at the minute. But yeah, no, the groom's dad was teaching me Bhangra dancing, and it was unscrew the light bulbs, pat the dog.
Okay.
To the left, to the right, and mate,
Jump up and down
that's
and
going to be my
to
new.
the knees?
Yeah, yeah, Sailor V. That's it. But,
I'd love to
but
see.
yeah.
Can you imagine we're all at a wedding just having a general old
Well,
man dance? and then
maybe.
Del comes out unscrewing the light bulbs.
Well,
Giving it
maybe
the
because we
moves.
got a little reunion on Saturday, haven't we?
We do. We
Yeah.
have a 30-year since
30
leaving senior school reunion.
Yeah, so if,
That's how old we are. Fucking
I know it's
Jesus.
scary, isn't it? So if there's a dance floor, you might see some Bhangra dancing.
I'm almost guaranteeing
crack it open. Yeah,
Let's
the rhymes
seriously
playing.
move that shit around. Yeah,
Get some fired up because there's a bit of Bhangra and fired up in there.
Lovely.
I busted it, yeah. So
I can't wait to see Del do some serious.
serious.
moves.
No, there you go. Serious
God.
Bhangra. But yeah. So I don't know. Like obviously, of like the reunion sort of things. It's sort of how you feeling about it? Excited.
I think so. It just brings into sharp focus that I'm fucking old.
Yeah,
which is quite
30 years
upsetting.
flies by, doesn't it? Yeah.
30 years since leaving senior school, and I'm still fairly sure mentally I'm basically
The same.
at that age.
Yeah,
of
the same
senior
person.
school.
Yeah.
It
It's
don't
just that
seem 30 years ago, does
not.
it? Don't seem 30 years.
30 years seems a very long time when you say it out loud, but really I am still that dickhead. So yeah, it's upsetting that my body will not do what I want it to do anymore.
Well, the fact of when we turned 30, we was like, 30.
Yeah, that's pretty. And then
And now this
another
is we've
16
actually
years
been,
on top.
we've been away from school for 30 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of scary. But yeah, no, it's all good.
It'll be
But
fun. Will be fun.
speaking of the school thing, went to a parents' evening at last week.
Lovely. How did you get on? You still on?
I've still got to stay on another year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope
I had bad vibes about that.
but yeah, no. What's your thoughts when you've gone to parents' evenings? Because have you done all virtual or have you done face to face? Because this was a face to face one. Like
I've done both. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I prefer the virtual ones because they are 5 minutes. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. We're going to cut you off regardless of what you're saying.
Yeah, I like
really. They just
because I hate the fate. They go way too long.
Yeah, because what you get is you're always the one behind that one parent that's asking every question under the sun. You're like, they're just 5. If he can walk and talk in a fucking straight line, it'll be a miracle. Let's just crack on. But yeah, we always got stuck. It was like, our appointment's for 6 o'clock. It's now 9:30. Is there any way we're going to get out of here? Because they're cleaning up around us. It's like, I won't be long.
Always seems to be
I
in
do
front.
like the virtuals. I must be honest.
Yeah, that sounds decent actually. Well, always seems to be stuck in front of the parents that just fucking bang on and on and asked so many more questions than needed. Sort of exchange numbers with the
Could we keep this going after the
Like it's like speed dating or something like that.
It's just
like,
mad, isn't it?
But
it's like, is he a dickhead? No. Fine.
Yeah.
Are they learning enough? Yeah. Can they do more? Probably. Do they need to shut up? Yeah. Tell them then.
Yeah, no.
That's basically it, isn't it? If they're not learning enough, it's down to the teacher, isn't it? It's like, I can't do anything while I'm at school.
Yeah.
Or they're at school. It's on you.
Well, the teacher, Frankie's form tutor is called like Dr. Hunt.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no.
Mike.
Has he got a nickname?
But he's the one in doctorates, you know, when it's like, I know, like he can cook chips or something.
He's a trained dentist.
It's not like a proper, like a real doctor. So anyway, but in my head, all that was going through was doctor. Don't say Mike. Don't say Mike. That's all I could think. I was just like, don't say Mike. Don't say Mike. Yeah, I don't
say who?
Mike, as in Mike Hunt. As in, that was all it was. Just don't say the doctor. Just I was wrestling with.
Doctor.
Can't you see
Tell me
I'm
the
burning?
news. I got a big case of loving you.
But yeah, flipping from that to sort of like birthdays, we've had a couple of kids' birthdays and that coming up recently and stuff like that. So I was thinking, but what about you guys? What's the worst birthday present you've ever had?
Bean bought.
Yeah, bean bought or bought for someone, and like
I'm still. I mean, it's not a birthday; it was more Christmas. But I am paying the penalty for trying to get away with buying Jenny an air fryer for Christmas. I just went, I've run out of fucking ideas. I just gave up and just went, fuck it.
You bought an air fryer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's risky.
It was very risky. I mean,
Really?
she literally shot me down in flames.
Did she? What did she say?
We haven't used it yet.
Oh, right.
It's like, what the fuck do I want this for? It was very much I swear, you know when you think, I've heard her mention it several times, and I'm thinking, she's not, I don't pick up on hints and stuff.
Yeah.
I've missed obvious open goals and stuff where she goes, I've definitely seen this about 9 or 10 times across the year. And I thought
sending
you'd pick
you
up
links
on it.
and
what
WhatsApp.
I need is like either a book open with an arrow pointed at going, this. That's what I need. I'm not
I
good
can
on
be like that.
hints. So I was like, I swear I'd heard her mention it a few times. She's like, there's another program and over. I was like, I fucking got this. I was almost proud of myself. And then she went, what the fuck's in that big box? I was like,
did you buy her an apron to go with it?
No. It was more like, you know, when they also go, I don't want much, or we'll just buy each other practical stuff type things. Like, and I know that that's a lie.
Yeah, of course.
But for whatever reason, in
what
my
did she
head,
get you?
I obliterated it.
Like a Ferrari or something.
Anal or something after. No, I can't even remember.
I bet it was so much thought gone into it.
It probably was.
Made you feel a little bit small.
Even
You like burst into tears when
Even worse. It was like, I've really fucked this one.
Oh, mate.
I'm going to pay for this for the next 3 to 4 years, I
Wow.
think.
Oh.
But yeah, that's probably the worst thing I've done.
What about you being bought yourself? Like,
Being bought.
like even if it's maybe Father's Day, you know, like sometimes when the kids used to they got given the money, and then
Sometimes they go off. It's like they just. I mean, they know what. Like every Christmas and birthday, I get like a big selection of chewy sweets from Mr. Sims and stuff. That I'm quite easy. I'm like, I just want replacement
Hang on,
socks.
who's Mr. Sim?
You know, like Mr. Sims,
sweet
the
shop.
ye olde sweet shop.
It's some fucking weird guy. Lives up the road.
He meets them in the park. They give him a $5, and he lets them pet the snake.
There you go.
They have to do it blindfolded though. Go into a dark room and milk a cow. You know
Piper's
the
Viper.
guy. Do you know? So yeah, I'm very easy. I'm just like, look, don't waste your money on me. I've got what I need. Just get me some sweets.
Yeah.
You might not believe this, but I'm the same. I'm the sweets. They get me with the sweets.
Do they really?
Do they get you, really?
That's surprising, given what you've walked into the recording studio with.
Is this the
today,
weird
Brent.
guys in the park?
Yeah,
Or the kids?
they get me with the sweets.
I mean, Phil, just so you're aware, Phil has walked in today with a packet of sweets, the size of which it's half his body weight.
Yeah, it looks like
in Twizzlers.
You could kill a guy with it.
You could literally, yeah, absolutely.
It's impressive,
You could impale someone on these things.
It's impressive.
So yeah, I'm not surprised that they go for the
Well,
sweets
they
option.
bought from New York.
Brought back. So yeah, I'm very easy with gifting.
Mate, that needs a separate suitcase in itself. Then
Very much does. What about your worst present then, Mr. Reynolds?
I don't know. I was just thinking.
It's tough because you don't want to
like
be
shit.
that guy that says this is
But I
awful.
don't think I really. I mean, yeah,
shit, sort of. I know shit films. Someone like a relative bought or something like that. I don't know.
there must be, but
Just
I mean, there was one actually thinking about it now. I think it was my birthday. I think it was my parents got me it, and it was a really horrible shirt. Yeah, I remember it was. And strangely enough,
was it a Noel Edmonds
Yeah.
special?
do you know what? It didn't look far off that. I think they got it from like TK Maxx. I think.
I'm not taking
Really?
that back.
But it was like and oddly enough, they're not. Normally, I'll just pick the presents up, open at home, but they were actually round, so it made it even difficult.
There you go.
I had to
Yeah.
put on
Oh,
that
Phil,
face,
try it
just
on.
go like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
go on,
nice.
give us a twirl.
no.
fucking
Wow.
way. If I put that
Yeah.
on, I'll burst into flame.
Actually, I went back and exchanged it. I got a frying pan. I remember that.
Do you want an air fryer for it?
yeah, go-
I know one where it's going.
I remember I did exchange it for a frying pan in TK Maxx. What is that shop about?
Love that.
yeah. So
It's
I
just
love that.
fucking railings. Isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
railings upon railings. It's horrible.
Basically, you've got kids' toys underneath, and then you've got weaponry. No, that's a different thing. What about yours, then, Dale? What's your...
Yeah, so I've
gifting
had
idea.
two. Like
Is this been inspired by a recent present, then, that you've
no,
been-
this is just like no,
Or
not so
you
recent.
bought, or-
So on my 40th, sort of, I remember you boys came to that party in Leeds,
Yeah.
and so all the presents arrived and that. So it wasn't until the next morning that I went through it, and it's going through like a lot of it. And some of it was just like really generous, sort of like I don't know, whatever money vouchers, drink, whatever. So it's really
I think
lovely.
We got him a blowjob, didn't we?
Yeah, you did, and it was
Yeah.
fantastic. Best
you're
one
welcome.
ever.
Didn't take that one back.
Yeah, exactly.
From
Like,
Ron Farris.
yeah. Good. Cannot remove that ever from the memory bank. But yeah, there was just I remember that there was this one box and it was wrapped up, and I remember like opening it and it was all like then, and then I looked at it and it was a box of. I think it was Celebrations or Cadbury's Miniature Heroes or some shit. It was half eaten.
It was open.
It was open.
Well,
They
the
put-
wrappers,
The
don't they?
wrappers
Oh,
have
that's
been
a
put
fine
back
Empty
in.
wrappers.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
And
almost
if-
like we cannot fucking stand you.
You cannot stand it. And there was
Lots
some,
of love, Mum.
there was another load of random. So there was a box with another like random stuff in. There was like I think it was a Captain America badge in it. It was just like something like I know that's from like a
Had they been mixed up with like a kid's present type of thing? It was like,
it might have been.
yeah.
It was. I just couldn't believe that they'd even wrapped it up.
That's
It was just
amazing.
like, oh, we're going to a 40th. We've got to give it him something.
What have we got around
What
the
have
house?
we got there?
Yeah, just go into the
Just
kids' room
quickly
and grab
grab something.
Yeah. Oh, Captain America shield and the half-eaten box of Celebrations. Nailed it.
But
Well done, love.
I don't know if this tops it, if it's better or worse, but I remember on my 21st birthday, my mum rang me up and she just went, Rich, I'm just going to give you a warning now. I've spoke to Ian and so my brother, and he's got your present, and I don't quite think it's your thing. I've told him that, but he seems to think
It's absolutely
for
going to
you.
hit the money.
And I was like, okay, so I was a bit intrigued in that, and I just thought, well, what are you going to say? You can't really say too much. And when I got it, it was this picture of an African tribesman. And I
What,
was,
framed?
What was it? Was it signed?
yes,
Is it a famous African tribe?
yeah, from like some Zulu tribe.
John
or something.
Fashion you.
John,
in his gear?
Awooga. Yeah, and I was just like, what the? And I was just trying to get in that headspace.
What was? Did he?
What
what was
inspired
his?
it? What was his thinking
Did he?
behind
Did he
it?
explain?
No, he never got to. And again, he's
Do you still have the
random
picture and stuff? Have you got to like have it in pride of place type
I
stuff?
got rid of
or-
it.
Have you ever
sharpish,
asked him?
What? Why?
Can we get your brother on the pod?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
You don't want to
If-
pull up
if
the
he
thing.
listens to it.
Have you still got the picture then?
But yeah, but he's-
what? That cost me thousands.
But he's like that train of thought. It's just like, what was the train of thought that you like
Yeah.
with you, Jim, in the air fryer? What was
What
you
the
think-
fuck
what,
were you
what was you
thinking?
thinking at the
Yeah.
time that you kind of made the connection?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit then.
Yeah,
And sort of like-
he's never mentioned anything about Africa. He doesn't want
Oh.
to go on holiday to Africa.
Did he wrap it up?
I think so. Yeah.
So how did your mum know?
Well, no, he spoke to her about it.
Oh,
It's like they'd have like.
Yeah,
she normally has to remind him. To be fair, if I'm honest with you.
I've got an idea. Don't you worry, Mum. This year,
But
I've got
yeah,
it.
I'm ahead of you.
sorted.
I'm ahead of you. This,
So
don't have to remind me.
I saw this in an antique shop in Bruges.
So
I
there
thought
was-
that's Richie.
Yeah, but it was just really bizarre. But it was just like, again, I was just trying to think what you thinking. So
It's odd, isn't it? You just can't legislate for people. It's like
yeah, well,
best of intentions and all that.
I used to get aunties buy me like for
massive
Christmas, like the film DVDs, like Firehouse Dog. what the fuck's that about? I remember like being 25, 27. Like it's just
Wow.
like, why are you still buying me presents? Because like,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
why are
25.
you
Yeah.
buying me Firehouse Dog. It's
Love
just
that.
like fucking. I don't know.
What's that about?
It's about it's about a dog in a firehouse, mate. I never got any play. If I'm honest
I
with
get a
you.
feeling it might be nominated
So-
for a film selection at some point.
But yeah, so I'll just going on. The next one is about vets. So obviously, Phil, you sort of
What, as in people that have left the army and are older, or are we talking
yeah,
about men?
as in the
People that
ones
operate
that
on
fix,
animals.
yeah, or both really. But yeah, there's the ones that operate on animals.
Oh,
It's where the fuck do they get their prices from? I don't know if you've
No, it's
experienced
ridiculous,
this, right? Like,
So that does make you because we contemplated like getting a dog and all that,
Yeah.
and you suddenly go, they are incredibly.
Really
I mean,
sort-
whilst they're a lovely thing and a commitment and all the rest of it, you appreciate that. The financial aspect is
What, like-
frightening.
It's the prescribed drugs that do
Only because
it.
our friend's
Yeah.
dog
It's-
is
it's
going
like-
through some stuff. It's like
We get
600 quid
we
on
get
this.
we
and
get
you're like,
prescriptions for like
bloody hell.
£10 or something.
Yeah.
These can't be any different.
No, absolutely.
But then somehow they're 70, 80 quid for
Yeah.
like
It's- the
tablets for a
markup's
week. Because
incredible,
you go,
isn't it?
yeah, they
Yeah.
just give them antibiotics for a
Yeah.
week. That's £99. What?
yeah.
I've never worked out.
It's
the whole-
because it's going through the insurance. They know it's going through the insurance. So
So they
everything's
whack up their
inflated.
prices,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it is.
Oh,
It's-
mate. But it's the guessing that gets me as well. Like you go to him. So what do you think it is? Well,
could be.
it could be this. It could be, and then I come out with about 3 or 4 things, and then it's just like
Let's run some
Let's do a
tests.
blood
What they
test.
basically say
Yeah.
is, I'm just going to book my holiday.
yeah, exactly.
Let's run
Masters.
some tests.
It is. It's
Could probably
it's-
do with an
it's
X-ray as
crap.
well. Are you sure? Yes. More
I'm just,
money.
I'm just get the big needle out.
Yeah. So no, get the big
Get the
nail.
2 bricks out. Let's end this.
So,
How much does that cost? 70 quid.
Done.
So yeah, that's it really. I just wanted to pick your brains on it, sort of like just like
No, they are
ridiculous. So,
It's astronomical prices, aren't they?
so we then going for this. So have you ever heard like a story that someone's told you that is just so fucking like ridiculous, and you have to ask so many questions that
Or that
What, like
leads
someone
you down a...
someone getting bought a Aborigine photo?
yeah, a little bit, yeah, that's a bit like that, yeah.
Yeah. What was he thinking exactly? I don't fucking know.
So,
Well, like a really intricately woven story, or
Yeah.
just like that's got some really
It's
odd
fun.
bits, and you go, "What?" The
it's
fuck's
funny,
that?
but I'm just trying to, and like you hear it, and I was laughing. I was just thinking, yeah, that's funny, and then I started questioning it afterwards, and there's so many different things. I'll tell it to you.
Give us the premise.
So a guy I work with, he was telling us about like this prank that him and his mate did at school. So they went to the library, and I can't remember what it was, a big encyclopedia, whatever it was, and his mate just went to him and just go, I really need a shit. And it was so
Fortunately, he picked out the S volume.
So he got out this massive encyclopedia. His mate went round the corner.
So has he used it for pooing in, or has he used that as the
yeah,
paper?
he shat in the book.
In the book.
And they closed it up, and the dirty fuckers have put it back in the slot where it's come from. So, like,
Just with
obviously,
a massive bulge inside it.
Obviously, it's kicking up, and obviously, like, when it eventually got found, it's like all hell's lit. And he said that, like, basically, the headmaster like made it part of the school assembly. So it's
Someone
like,
has
and he said,
shat.
like, it's one of them things. I was trying to think of an example when someone like said something at school where just everyone starts laughing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's but he apparently said he wanted to get DNA tests done. But I was just thinking, where, like, seriously, if we was back at school in the library, there's no way you could have had a shit in a book, could you?
That and there's
Got away
there's
with the
enough-
smell, the instant smell of having a shit.
And what's he wiped his ass with?
Well, that's what I mean. So I was just like,
a slightly smaller book.
that's what I mean. That's like, I started sort of like laughing, and
Piecing
then
it
the more I
together,
think
yeah.
about it, the more I was just like,
Well, my theory is, if you need a shit, in a school, it's not like there's only one toilet half a mile away.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
fucking toilets everywhere.
Well, I think part of them knew, but
this is done for the sake of
I'm going to do something. Yeah, give us the
proper
book. I'm going
naughty
to
type
take
thing,
a shit in it.
But yeah, so does that mean he's had a shit in front of his mate?
Or yeah, or
he's just whipped around the corner.
But then maybe there's I don't know. Did we have like a closed off
I would have
bit?
thought there was. There's so much glass in all schools, and there's not many
But that's
holes
that's
left,
instant
is there?
expel. That's like,
fuck
the methane coming out of that's just hitting your nose. Like,
Yeah.
it's bad enough when you have a shit with water when it's in water, let alone when it. Yeah, so I don't know. There you go. I just thought.
Bloody
yeah,
hell.
I don't know if you got any more thoughts on that. If the detectives, you two detectives, detectives.
It's odd.
Pegs and
Certainly odd.
With my slightly dodgy tummy as it is, the prospect of lingering on that is
Yeah.
pretty grim anyway.
Well, it's like now if you happen to lay one on Barry's piano, I'm pretty sure within seconds.
I suppose you could-
I reckon he might have noticed.
Yeah,
I suppose you could argue, depends on how big the library is. If they're the only people in there, you could go to the back, do it, get out of there before anyone notices. But it would only take a few minutes before someone goes, "Oh, what's that smell?"
That's like an SAS
the
job.
trains
That's
have
special forces shit.
Yeah, that's properly intricate work.
That's about the only way. Yeah.
That's the only way. So
Madness.
But yeah, there you go. So
Was it one of those ones where like there's a rumour going around school that so and so did a shit in the library type thing? But
Yeah.
did this actually happen? Do you believe the guys actually did this, or do you think it's a bit of bravado and all the rest of it?
possibly, yeah,
That's the
possibly,
other
yeah,
thing, isn't it?
yeah.
That's
So
the only
it could be a
doubt
bit of that, yeah.
That makes you wonder.
Yeah, which that is. But if it comes up
To
to
make yourself look cool, you know, shit in the library.
Yeah, I know a guy that had a shit in a Pringles can in a field.
yeah, that's
in a
disgraceful.
campsite, and no one would believe that if I said it. But they then brought the Pringles can to me and tried to shake my hand.
Yeah.
So I mean that would be weird.
That'd be really weird, wouldn't
if
it?
you knew anyone like that.
If you knew any savages like that.
No, exactly. I mean, I wouldn't be doing a podcast with them
No.
years later. That's for sure.
That'd be that's
yeah.
That's disgraceful.
It's the absolute limit.
It's a bit.
And if anyone needs to see photographic evidence of that, we'll be posting it online later on.
So, boys, before we move on, you've got a choice. We can either move on, we can do Jim versus Phil versus Del,
Which we always enjoy.
or you can listen to a street poem that I've written for you.
Oh, hello.
Why can't we do both?
Well, that's up to you.
It depends. How long is this street poem?
Right. Well, that's the thing.
A street poem.
19
Street
verses.
poem.
What is a street poem?
It's just basically
It's a poem you wrote on the street.
with me talking in the street.
Well, I mean, I'm intrigued. I won't lie. I'm intrigued.
Oh, I want to know. Yeah, I need to know more what street poem
What
is.
caused you to write said poem? Did you just get the bug? Did you set out with the purpose of doing something wonderful for us?
No,
what was your
I wrote it
inspiration?
years ago. I just found it in my bag.
Oh, perfect.
But I just thought, yeah.
But what is a street poem?
So it's a poem with a bit of street, you know,
Bit of urban
bit of
attitude
urban
to it.
attitude to it.
Right. Okay.
So you'll see, yeah.
I
So
definitely
this could
wanna
be
hear this.
either fucking
So what
cringy
age-
as fuck.
What age Dello is this? Set the scene for us.
This is.
Is this like Del
what,
going
as
through
in-
love? Is this lovelorn Del from the
So this is
the teenage years?
So this
or
is
this
a love poem.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm 100% in.
So, what age are we talking?
It's not. Yeah. Well,
If he gives his Tuesday.
if it was actually real, I guess I'd be in a teenage year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm having gone through a lot of these stories of Del in teenage years. I definitely want to hear this.
Okay.
If you're brave enough to share your
Right,
bare
okay.
your soul to
Is
the
that
world,
all of it? You've got 4 pages.
No,
there.
no, it's not that long. It's
it's-
he writes an incredibly big.
There
text.
was two. I'll give you the choice. You can either listen to
Oh my god!
The
there's
Tunnel
two.
of Love or Wrong.
So sorry. One of them is called Wrong,
Yeah.
and one is called Tunnel of Love.
Tunnel of
Now,
Love.
Tunnel of Love is clearly about a vagina, right?
I'm going. I want wrong.
Well, you think he's so wrong? Oh fuck yeah! This could be
I think it's
properly
bum
weird.
sex.
I mean, okay, I'll take your. I'll trust your vision on this one, Phil.
Let's see how
but
we
with
go.
a street
Let's see how we
kick.
go. We might edit the fuck out
Bum
of
sex
this.
with a
'cause-
street kick.
We
though.
would like to hear this.
Go on. Right, you
Fingers
ready?
crossed. Okay.
Right, this is wrong.
If you're sitting comfortably, listeners, ladies and gentlemen, the street poet Richard Dello.
So, I'm round your house having a good time. Drinks are flowing, beers and wine. When suddenly your mum comes up to me. She grabs my balls. She grabs all three. I'm in shock. What do I do? Her hands are stuck to my cock like super glue. I scream out loud, but no one hears. If I'm gonna do your mum, I need more beers. She drags me in the downstairs loo, but she says, before we fuck, I need a poo. She pleads with me to release my snake. I rub her tits with carrot cake. No, Mrs. Jackson, this is wrong. Then she makes me wear her stinky thong. I spit it out, I run through the door. I'm not coming round this house no more. She jumps in the way, I can't get out. She tells me of her vagina drought. I say, Mrs. Jackson, what about your daughter? She says, do us both, you really oughta. I get harsh and tell her straight that I don't want your mum up on a plate. She laughs. Give in to lust, give in to fate. Just bend me over or invite a mate. Please, Mrs. Jackson, I don't want you to stick it in with your varicose veins and your hairy chin. With breath so bad that when you cough, it melts my face, blows my eyebrows off. She starts crying, she gets sad. The door flies open, some geezer's mad. I panic. Shit, Terry, I'm sorry, mate. Then he kisses my neck and it feels great. To be with this crusty must be fate. We roll on the floor. I'm feeling bad. He cups my balls. I'm feeling glad. He's definitely the best I've ever had. The explosion in my pants is like a sexual jihad. And that was the first time I banged your dad. There you go. That was wrong.
Fucking hell.
Very good, very good. A few questions there.
Like, I mean, the obvious one for me, I don't know about you, Phil, but why are you taking carrot cake into a toilet, Del?
Hang on.
It's the perfect place.
That comes over. She grabbed my balls, all three.
Yeah. Actually, no. Let's start at the beginning. What accent is that exactly?
Yeah.
Are you just outside Dudley?
I think so.
It was just West Midlands, but with a twang of
Yeah, I got it from
John.
Wolves.
It's
Was
John
it Mike
Cooper
Skinner
Clark. It felt John Cooper Clark mixed
Definitely
with
from Wolverhampton.
yeah, somewhere just outside Wolves. So yeah, grabbed my balls. He grabbed all three. Yeah, carrot cake in the toilet.
Yeah, 100%.
Always carry a carrot cake.
Always
for,
carry
for
emergency carrot
lubrication.
cake. You know, like break the glass.
And did we know a Mrs. Jackson in our
Well,
school years?
yeah. I suppose we did. We had
outcasted.
We had a certain
Mrs.
Jackson in our
Jackson
year,
Smith.
and wasn't his mum a teacher actually?
Yeah, Mrs. Jackson Smith. Do you remember you had the little room? You had to go in the little room.
It was Robert Jacks.
Oh,
Robert.
Jackson, yeah.
I was trying to think. I was like, I don't remember a Jackson.
No, yeah, the younger was
Jackson
younger, wasn't
Smith,
it? So
yeah,
is
you're right.
that based on anyone?
Have you fucked someone's dad? I mean, it's not mine. He's been dead since I was 11.
It
So
was, I'm trying to think of whose dad it could be.
it's not, I know it's not. I know I'm safe. So
It's Big Mo.
fucking hell. And that was the one called Wrong, was it?
That was the one called Wrong. Yeah.
I don't even want to think about Tunnel of Love. Maybe we say that.
Yeah,
next week.
we'll have that next.
If you
episode.
can dig out any more poems, have you got? Was that literally? Did you do two and sort of just
No,
realise?
there's a couple.
And truthfully, how old was you when you wrote
I
that?
can't top that. He
Oh,
thought.
seriously, probably about 40.
41, 42.
41. Probably about that, yeah. Probably about 41, 42.
I love that.
Well, yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. It's COVID. It was all born in COVID,
Yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
it?
Everyone had their
It's
thing.
worked out right.
We did like house parties and Zoom calls. Dale was writing stuff about fucking someone's
We
dad.
was all
There
bored
you go.
during COVID.
That's good.
Dear Lord,
Things
that
about
is,
love. It's a love poem. There you go.
oh, that was powerful. The imagery was vivid, wasn't it?
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I can almost see the guy just nuzzling into Dale's neck now. Just hang on. Ooh, I'm glad.
Like gorillas.
A sexual
Gorillas
jihad.
in-
I've never heard of a sexual jihad, but I'm all about it now. What a journey of discovery that was, Dale. It's
What a
powerful.
big cock explosion.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful stuff.
I have to try it on you boys.
I almost need to pause for a moment, but I don't think I can. I think we need to go straight on with a game of Jim versus Phil versus Del if we can.
Yeah, you ready?
But yeah, I'm looking forward to more of those as you find them from your teenage diary, Del.
You've opened up a whole can of worms.
It used to be like, do you remember in the old days?
His
of the
jokes.
pods, it used to do like the mess arounds.
And then he
music
used to
albums.
struggle, didn't he? Go,
I've really set myself a high bar. Now it's these.
Yeah, 4 pages of
Aggressive sexual poetry from a teenage alleged Del.
Allegedly. It was. No, it wasn't a 42-year-old at all. Not at all. Right, boys, are you ready for
Always.
Jim versus Phil versus Del? Challenge.
Very much so.
Yes.
Very much
Challenge.
so.
We got beat him this week.
Yeah, he did.
Right,
He took the
okay.
win, didn't he?
Oh yeah, get
Took
my
the
pen
win.
for the scoring.
Oh,
Right.
I don't think Masdell, you've already preconceived these scores.
Right, question 1. Woody Harrelson's father was a what? Is it A real-life scarecrow called Old Twiggy Fuck Fuck? Was it B, a sniper? Was it C, a hitman? Or was it D, a bounty hunter?
Ooh,
They're all similar, aren't they?
yeah. So there's no none of the above, so it must be one of these, apparently.
A sniper, a bounty hunter, or what was the other one?
Was it Hitman? Hitman. Do you think he comes from that bad a line? He's got a little bit
I've
of something
heard
about
something
him,
about
hasn't he?
this, but they're all so similar.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what one it could be, actually. I remember hearing something about Woody Harrelson.
I don't think it's Sniper, so I think it's one of the other two. I'm going to go for Bounty Hunter, I think.
Woody Harrelson, how old's he?
50s.
I went 60s, isn't
60?
it? He was in Cheers in the 80s, wasn't he? It must be the ones.
You don't think he was a scarecrow?
He was 20.
So if his dad was a sniper, it wouldn't have
Didn't
been
Woody
Vietnam Wars, would it have been World War II?
But Woody worked on a farm though, didn't he? In Cheers. So his dad could have been
I'm
a
trying to
scarecrow.
work out Woody Harrelson's age. If he's 60 odd, he would have been born in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
His dad could have been in the World War II.
In his 20s. Yeah, possibly. Well, no, he'd been in his 20s in World War II, wouldn't he? So that's 45. So you were saying he's born in 1925.
No, that's
Which
a bit
means
too
he's 40. Yeah, I think it's a bit too old, isn't it?
But if he was born in the 40s, he would have been... No, he might have been in the Vietnam War. He'd have been 30-something.
Yeah. You thinking Sniper then, rather than Hitman? Or is that why?
And what was the other one? A bounty hunter.
So I've gone Bounty
Yeah,
Hunter.
it would be bounty hunter or sniper. I don't think you'd admit to being a hitman anyway.
Yeah. Unless, of course, Dale's just made this up. We're not going to check anyway.
You're going bounty hunter.
I'm going bounty
I think it is that, but I'm going to go sniper.
I mean, it's going to be Hitman now, posted, hasn't it? Of course it is. Look, he's fucking laughing already, the bastard.
That's it, man.
Lying
There's
piece
another.
of shit.
There's another rumor as well about him.
Oh, so it's not true.
No,
We've seen through this cunning
Yeah,
ploy.
the rumor about him and Matthew McConaughey.
Or when they
What, they're
did
massive weed heads?
when they did True Detective.
No, okay. I'll leave it for another week now. So.
What was one of your questions?
Yeah. Or maybe
What
you
do
could
Woody
do
Harrelson
some,
and
do
Matthew
some research
McConaughey
now.
have in common?
Okay. Question 2. What is so significant about Jack Black's mum? Is it A, she invented the colour black? Is it B, she helped create the world's first military drone? Is it C,
Very specific.
she helped design the wireless internet? Is it D, she helped create the system that rescued Apollo 13?
It's not wireless internet.
It's quite a jump from him fucking dads, isn't it?
Yeah.
he's got so many sides. It's peel the onion.
I know.
with
It's
Del,
not, I don't think it's wireless internet.
Peel the onion.
Okay.
What was the first one?
Did Apollo 13 actually get rescued?
She invented the colour black.
What one was Apollo 13?
No.
She helped create the world's first military drone.
Drone.
It could be that.
So Jack Black is Jack Black.
Yeah.
We're talking the actor that was
The
in like
actor,
year
Jack Black.
one and all
Yeah.
the rest of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Rather than
So again, he's 50 odd. His mum's gonna be
Yeah,
70 odd.
Bit
so
older
he's
than us,
70,
isn't he?
so born in the
Easily,
50s.
Don't think it's his wireless internet. Because that would have been
Military
you'd have had the
drone,
internet
though?
before that, not wireless, and wireless was way.
So drones are what? Only a few years old.
Was Apollo 13 rescued?
That's what I'm trying to think. Is
That's
that-
the one,
is that
the film
one
when
that-
we got
Is that Kevin Bacon and
yeah,
all the rest of them?
Houston, we have a problem.
Is that Apollo 13?
Yeah,
Yeah.
11 was the one that went bang, wasn't it?
yeah.
I thought he was trying to be clever and It didn't get rescued. Ha!
But was there a way of her rescuing it? Do you know what I mean? Because
Was she just part of the
did they?
party
Did
of
they?
people in the... Oh, fucking hell.
I'm going to go for the
Do you remember when
military
he used to
drone.
ask just questions like, oh, did he have A, a wooden leg, B, 3 legs,
I'm going to go military drone.
3 nuts, or
Military train, okay.
military
Jimmy?
drone? Which means that I've got the choice of either inventing the colour black, something about Apollo 13, or
Or wireless.
wireless internet. I'm going to go for Apollo 13.
First point for Jimmy.
Whoa! And that was no thought behind that. It was just fuck it. This one. I think that's what I'm going to do now. I get in my head too much. I'm just going to make a
Go
rash
with your gut.
decision. Yeah.
Okay.
Not now. Jesus. Not this gut.
Yeah, maybe
dangerous.
not. Question 3. Katy Perry asked what 2 singers for a lock of their hair?
What, 2 singers? Okay.
Yeah, what 2 singers?
Jedward.
Is it
Yeah.
is it Robson and Jerome?
Oh, is it A, the Fairbrass brothers from Right Said Fred?
The very last one to fall out of their head.
Yes.
Right.
Is it B, Taylor Swift or Miley Cyrus? Is it C, Nicki Minaj and Beyonce? Or is it D, none of the above?
Fucking hell.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry asked which 2 singers for locks of their hair? Taylor and Miley. people from
Nicki
Right Said
Minaj and
Fred.
Beyonce.
I'm going none of the above.
It does feel like a none of the above, doesn't it? It's like she's asked 2 other singers, but not these 2 people that he's chosen at random. Oh, man, that's a toughie.
I'm going none of the
I
above.
feel like it could be that, but I'm going to go for Minaj and Beyonce Castle.
It's Taylor Swift and Miley.
Ah,
Cyrus.
God damn it, Janet.
And it happens in the first year of the I know something like the Grammys or something. One of the first
Okay.
when she got on with Taylor, they fell out for a little bit.
Yeah,
and
I
then
remember,
They're
yeah.
friends again now. Or
Oh,
something.
okay, so
But
just
yeah,
a-
so-
That's a nice story. The
That
friends
is
again.
nice.
Yeah,
That
it's
is nice. It's nice it all works out, isn't it?
Right. Right. What actor has actually lived the plot of Mamma Mia? Is it A, Dennis Waterman?
Please fucking tell me it's none of the above. Right?
Is it A, Dennis Waterman? Is
Yeah.
it B, Sean Austin? Is it C, Brad Pitt? Or is it D, none of the above?
Oh, my God. Actually lived the plot of Mama. So, down to finer details, or are we just saying didn't know who their dad was, essentially?
Guess so, yeah. I'm guessing.
I feel like it's Sean Austin. Immediate. That's my gut. So I'm going to go with it. Sean Austin. That is the lump out of Goonies that was also
Yeah.
in Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. I'm going to go with that one. I don't know why.
I'm going none of the above.
Jimmy's gut is playing him
Jimmy's
well.
gut's doing well. Come on, keep it up. Keep it in. Keep it in. Come on, gut.
Oh, Phil's yet to score, and it's 2
2
for
all,
Jim
isn't it?
and 2 for me. Yes, man.
Tight.
Okay. Question 5. Christian Bale played Patrick Bateman, and which real life actor did he base his character on?
Oh, okay, so the guy from
I think I know this.
Doobie Doobie.
Is it A, Dick Nose from the star of Dick Knows Best? Is it B, Rob Lowe? Is it C, Val Kilmer? Or is it D, Tom Cruise?
Interesting. Do you think you know then? You're not going to give any clues then?
I'll give my answer.
Well, if you get it first, then
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could go with you, but just in fairness, so he's based what the narcissism, not the narcissism, but like the vapid.
yeah, I'm guessing that. Yeah.
I think Rob Lowe was a bit of a dick, wasn't he? I'm going to go Rob Lowe. Is my gut,
Okay.
but you're going to say Tom Cruise, aren't you?
It's Tom Cruise, yeah.
It
Bastard.
is, yeah.
I think it's based it on the Oprah Winfrey interview where he goes nuts.
Oh, did that happen before?
I think so. Yeah, he does it. He does it. He does
Had
it.
I known that,
He bases it off of that. I think.
I was
He's
basing
really
it on
over
that,
the
really.
top.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
when he was really
absolutely.
over the top, and he done sort of all on.
I thought that would have been after. I feel like that film's so old now that it would have happened after that.
Question.
I'm sorry, before that.
No, it's not. No, it's good. But Rob Lowe's it's
He's
good,
got that-
similar. Similar. I
But
think
especially
he's
when he
less.
was younger, he was very.
Well, he
very-
plays a lot of characters like. I don't know if Rob Lowe's actually like that.
I thought it was just like the smarminess and all the rest of it. That's kind of what I was
possibly.
thinking. Rather
Oh, well,
than-
how he was in
yeah.
like Wayne's World and that.
Yeah. Oh,
Right then.
no,
Question 6. The Paris Hilton sex tape started with what? Is it A?
kiss.
Is it A? The memorial to those who died in 9/11?
shut
Is it B, the
No other questions needed. No other answers.
Is it B, the national anthem for the Star Spangled Banner? Is it C, the Saints come marching in? Or is it D, none of the above?
Well, the actual sex tape. What is that one? I can't remember.
It's been recorded over. They just actually play one of these.
Who did she do the sex tape with again? That one.
Well, you've got none of the above as well, so... Right.
Oh, it's definitely...
I could be trying to bluff
definitely
you, but I
that.
can... Well, I might
Paris
not be.
Hilton.
Yeah.
She was with some horrible streak of piss, wasn't she?
Would they have gone to the trouble of putting over like some music and
I
that?
feel like they might have been rebelling so much that she's done it against the Star Spangled Banner to try and be edgy. What was the other one? When the Saints go marching
Saints
in?
come marching in.
Or the Star Spangled Banner, like the national anthem, basically.
Fuck it, I'm going with the national anthem. I don't know why.
I'm going to go none of the above.
None of the above. Boys, I totally got you here. It's A. It's the memorial to those who died in 9/11. So I wasn't being a cunt by saying that.
Shut your dirty mouth.
That, but yeah. So.
What, in the video, they say this bonking is dedicated to the people of 9/11.
Yeah, before it starts, it's fucked up, isn't it? So.
Unless are they like visiting places?
Because when that come up, I just thought, you know what, I'm putting that as A
That's
because
disgusting.
that will be a curveball for you.
A backwards.
Right.
I'm still not 100% sure I understand the question, but I'm running with it.
Question 7.
I'm not going to hunt that down and watch the sex tape as well.
Question 7. What is Oprah Winfrey's real name? Is it A, oh fuck? Is it B, Oopa? Is it C, Orpa? Or is it D, Abiola?
I mean, again, are you looking at me because you know this?
No.
You love Oprah,
Is it
don't you?
Oopa?
Oopa, Orpa, or Abiola?
I would not. So oh fuck isn't an option.
But
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no-
yeah. Well, yeah, sorry, oh fuck. Yeah.
Much difference between Oprah and Oopa.
I think it's D because it sounds
The furthest away from it.
more plausible than the other two that are too close.
That's what I mean. Why would you change it?
Just
It's not
because
that much. Putting an R in
It's
it.
funny, isn't it?
Oopa.
I'm going D. I don't even know what the name was, but I'm going D.
Jimmy's going D. Okay. Phil?
I'm going Oopa.
Is it Orpa?
He's
I said that one.
He's just changing his mind.
That
That doesn't mean anything. Just putting an asterisk next to it. Unbelievable. So why would she change her name from Oprah to Oprah? What's the benefit?
I don't know. So I mean, it's bizarre, isn't it?
Okay. Right.
Unless there's another Oprah Winfrey
Could be.
on the green, whatever it is, your equity.
Right.
Maybe, I don't know.
Last question.
She never made it.
Question 8. As a child, Nicolas Cage was convinced he was a what? Is it A, a great white shark?
Good actor.
Yeah, good actor, yeah.
Cut out for this line of work.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was everything given. Is it B, a wizard? Is it C, a hobbit? Or is it D, none of the above?
So basically, did he get lost in a fantasy world?
He's
Does
pretty
he look
batshit crazy, isn't he?
Does he look like he reads a lot of Tolkien?
I'm going to go none of the above because I ain't done one yet.
Has he not?
Don't think so.
We had. I thought I got. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, you might be right on that. Wizard, Hobbit,
Or none of the
none
above?
of the above. Wizard, please.
None of the above.
God damn it! This guy's worked him out.
So
I think he might have just
he
staged a
was-
late comeback there.
He
No, we've
was,
got two of
as a child, Nicolas Cage he's convinced he was an alien. That was the,
Oh,
that was
so
the one. But I
something
thought if I
weird,
go
but-
alien, it's too obvious, so I went none of the above. So, what did you got? So, for me, 3 Phil, 2 Jim.
I'll get 3 in the end.
Yeah, I thought you
Oh
staged
no,
a
sorry,
bit of a-
mate, it was 2. Yeah,
I thought you staged a bit of a comeback.
yeah.
You
Not
won
enough
again.
to usurp him.
Yeah.
It's because he's doing weird shit with these answers now, isn't he? I mean, even weirder than usual shit.
Yeah,
though, the
yes,
answers,
no.
that's what it is.
So yeah, there you go, boys. Well done.
Congrats.
Damn it.
Damn it. We'll get him next week. We'll get you next time, gadgets. So we've dipped into the mind of Dello. We've done a bit of what can only be described as the sexiest street poetry ever. We've had a lovely game of Jim versus Phil versus Del, so it can only be some letters and emails And if I do it long enough, I'll have got into my laptop to open up the letters and emails. Oh, there's a lot to be said for being on top of things, isn't there? But here we go. We've had masses of letters once again coming, which is lovely to see. But we do need more from you guys, so please keep them coming in. We love to hear from you, bitches. All right, let's go to... here we go. We've got a letter from Robbie Growler. He says, can you please rank for me, in order of importance, things to send your mate's mum? So he's going to give us 3 options. He wants you to rank them. And this is
a street poet one of them.
this is what to send to your mate's mum. So we've got dick pics, duck pics, and deck pics, as in pictures of your decking. Which order do you send those out in, Mr. Reynolds? What do you think is the appropriate...
So one's...
1, 2, 3. So what's the best thing to send to a mate's mum, I would imagine, and what's the least appropriate to send? So you're going 1 to 3.
Well, least appropriate is dick.
Do you think?
Yeah.
What was if it's a mum that's had a problem with decking in the past, or maybe got a nasty splinter injury? That could be like horrific to someone.
Could be.
You got to think of these things. You just rush in. Don't
Unless
you?
your dick pic is unless your dick's made out of decking.
Or
it's
or
absolutely foul.
Or if I'm doing a picture of the dick down on the decking.
Dick down on the deck. Dick down.
Dick
I'm
down.
going
It's like a status
baby.
quo song.
Dick down. Oh, in E17, but you went status quo. It's nice.
Dick down.
Deck down,
Dick
digger
down.
and down, deck down. All right, so you think dick pics are the most appropriate or the least appropriate?
Least appropriate.
Least appropriate, okay. Next up in your world, duck pics
Decking.
or deck pics?
Then ducks.
So ducks are the most appropriate.
They're cute, aren't they?
What about if it's a dead duck and they're vegetarian?
A dead duck on the decking with a dick in it.
Is that what's killed the duck?
Yeah, it's killed the-
He skewered that duck. What with? You don't want
Was
to
that
know,
duck
Mum.
Cluedo? It was the dead duck with
On the decking,
on the decking with the
dick in
dick.
That's what killed him. Holy moly.
Holy moly.
That's a meat skewer and a half. All right, what about you, Dale? Do you subscribe to that list, or do you have a different way of looking at things?
Yeah, I'm going dick pic, most important thing to send, because as I'm a Richard, I can send a picture
Pictures of this dick.
So I can send a dick. I can send a sensible picture.
My mum would love to see a picture of you, Dale.
Well, I
She'd
could
love that dick pic.
I may have me a dick pic on the decking with it holding a duck.
That would be
as well.
lovely. That's her 2 favourite
that'd be-
things. She loves outdoor entertaining areas and also waterfowl. She's a massive fan.
Oh, mate. No,
Could be a rubber
it's
duck.
Could be.
a rubber
Imagine
duck,
him in the bath.
Yeah.
You get all 3 there, don't you?
On the decking.
A lovely iron bath.
In a hot tub.
Oh, on the duck.
There it is. Mm-hmm. And you step out onto a duckboard just to dry your feet.
Yeah.
What about you, Jimmy?
I'm going to send similar to Reynolds, I think. I think if we're playing it by the book, a dick pic is probably the least appropriate. However, there are some mums that absolutely love the dick. So let's not push them to one side.
yeah.
Everyone's
Does anyone like
Let's
the
not-
dick?
I mean, it's a fact, they're not the most pleasant of things to look at.
Would anyone actually appreciate a dick pic?
It depends. If it's wearing
They're
like
ugly
if
fucking
it's wearing
things,
like a bow tie and like some comedy glasses, I think there's a time and a place.
Well, like Harry Hill. Or something.
Massive collar, little blazer pocket full of pens. Yeah, absolutely. Something like a nice clean shaven one as well. Not one with a beard.
Cover up.
No 70s dicks.
Yeah, that's true. Cover up them bulbous phones.
But they're
Yeah.
ugly, aren't they? I mean,
Oh,
who
God,
would
yeah.
really... Do girls
I'll
actually
tell you
get
who would.
excited
I'll
over
tell you
dick
what, what if
pics?
one of your mates' mums was a proctologist or a cock doctor? A coctor.
A cocktail.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know what the proper name
helicopter.
is. But
Helicopter.
a urologist? If you've got a problem
be.
with your waterworks and your plumbing, maybe they need to see a picture of the dick.
Yeah, I would like to hear from the ladies see if they do actually like dick pics.
And then you'll be sending out signed ones. all not faulty, just blank brand.
They fell right into my trap.
I'm going to send out 400 pics of my penis.
Do you think they look at dicks like they're looking at like wines to buy, Phil?
I
Like there's a sommelier.
I just don't think anyone...
This one would pair lovely with a roast pork.
I just don't
or
think anyone...
maybe a pasta dish.
I just don't think anyone really likes dicks.
No, they're just grim bastard things, aren't they? And then I think it's a real toss-up between, duck and decks.
Yeah,
Duck and decks.
yeah.
What about Ant and Deck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we
That's
feel
a dick
on
in a
that?
deck next.
That is a
Dick in a-
dick.
dick in a
You're
deck.
absolutely right.
Dick in a deck, dick in a deck. Yeah.
Come on, a blankety blank, dick in a deck.
Dick in a deck.
Lovely. Well, there you go. That's Robbie's question answered thoroughly, I would suggest. And good to know that Phil's got at least 400 pictures of his penis ready to go at a moment's notice. Okay, I've got one more question for you guys. This one is from the notorious PIG, aka your mum. Can you make up a TV commercial for men suffering from BND? And we all know the cause close to your heart, Mr. Reynolds, BND. Do you want to tell us what that is?
Big nose disorder.
It's broken nipple disorder. So let's. We could always focus on the other BND, little n, big nose disorder. So
disorder.
You got to make up a commercial, TV commercial. You are obviously the film director extraordinaire as well.
So what am I doing? I'm broken nipple disorder.
So you can choose the disorder, big nose or broken nipple.
Yeah.
But we're looking for a TV commercial, a rough kind of elevator pitch of a TV commercial for men suffering from BND. What's your initial thought? Blue sky thinking here.
Okay, so I'm going to go for the nose.
You're going to go for the nose?
I'm going to go for the
fine.
nose.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a man in a suit with his back to us,
Okay.
back of the head.
So sort of
Nice.
just a top shot.
Stroking his hair.
Yeah, it could be.
It's a full length shot. He's
Could have a
wearing
little
suit.
mullet, actually. Could have a little mullet.
yeah.
I think a little mullet.
Business at the front, party in
Yeah.
the back. So we're facing the back of him, full suit, lovely mullet.
Yeah, and he's in an elevator. Just talking about the elevator pitch. He's in
Oh,
an
that's
elevator.
delightful. You've gone
He's got his
full
back
meta.
to us. He's
Yeah.
facing the wall, and he's got two women either side of him looking like at him,
Okay.
but they're looking a bit shocked. You know what? Because he looks pretty decent. What are they looking shocked about?
Yeah.
And then they get out the lift, and he just stays with his back to us. They get
Okay.
out all like shocked. They kind of run out the lift. A couple people get in again. They stay in the same place as the other two previous girls.
Lifts
Again,
continue to go up.
Yeah, again looking shocked. They run out, and it continues. And then eventually he turns around and he's got this big old honk on him.
He's got a beak on him. Yeah.
And then he walks out, and he turns out he's like the big boss of the.
So he's gone right the way to the top
he's
of the,
gone right
to the
to the top.
building.
Big boss. He sits down, and he's got in his room, he's got it's a massive office.
Yeah. All the trappings of success.
But there's nothing. Apart from his desk, there's nothing in it because there's all broken glass on the floor where he's knocked it over his nose and that. And his PA's always in there coming
Picking
in.
things up and sweeping
So
up
that's the
after him.
story of his big nose disorder. But then obviously the advert then kicks in with a voiceover and that, and then he finds a solution where there's this big nose reduction cream,
Right, okay.
which if you put into your nose,
brings it back to a more...
So now, he's sitting, and you get that montage of him in the mirror doing that on his nose, looking
day after day.
Yeah. And then obviously he's in the lift, exactly the same thing, and these women falling over him, falling over him, but he's not having any of it because they didn't like him when he had the big nose.
Absolutely.
Is there
So then he goes back out and he gets hold of his PA on the desk, bang.
Absolutely plouser.
Yeah.
And that's how the advert... And what's the tagline?
what's the tagline?
So the product's called Nose Reducer.
Right.
Nose Reducer.
Yeah.
And the
Straight to the
tagline
point.
will be if you got a big honk.
Yeah.
No, it's not called Nose Reducer.
No,
It's called
We're rebranded.
Got to go.
Reducer Conk.
Right.
So if you got a big honk, use
Reducer
Reducer
Conk.
Conk.
Oh,
There you go.
Lovely.
That was a very long.
That is
beautiful. That's
quite
that.
powerful. I can see it though.
Yeah.
Lift journey goes
Yeah.
up. What's this? What's
time,
this?
What time of day are you showing this advert?
Oh,
Oh, it
Is
is.
that of interest?
so it's a post-9
Yeah.
job,
Yeah,
isn't
is it?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does get a bit raunchy at the end.
Yeah,
But he's full of confidence now because of Reducer Conk.
Yeah.
Absolutely full of it. If you got a big honk,
I might.
use Reducer Conk.
I might borrow some.
I can see it flying off the shelves. Absolutely. Huge. Wow. Del,
Wow.
can you top anything along those lines? Or are you thinking more
I'm going
BND?
nipple because I might use that product actually. So I might go for it. Broken nipples. So I think at a dinner party. No, it's a pool party actually because
Pool party?
Pool party is on show. Yeah, just not lots of people called Paul. It's just all different people. Actually, no, it is a pool party.
They're all called Paul.
at the
Everyone
parties
around.
Could be both of them.
Paul. Yeah. Oh,
Two Pauls.
I thought you said Botham, as in like Ian Botham.
He's Paul Botham. You know him. Don't know that guy at all. Ian was
Pool
just like a stage name.
Pool party with Ian Botham. He's just hitting, I don't know, fucking
Eating his Weetabix.
he's just eating wheat bits
He's done one of his long.
non-stop.
He's done one of his long charity walks,
go.
and he's just resting his feet in a pool.
Some guy's just constantly filling up his Weetabix every time he fills. He just like fills up more.
Another
Weetabix.
one, Ian. It's Paul, dickhead.
Paul
Sorry,
Botham.
Mr. Botham.
Okay.
Right. So they're all in and around the
Pool party,
pool, yeah.
and everyone like again, everyone's got immaculate nipples. There's actually some award nipples. There's some Botham's there. That's why Botham's there.
A-tier nipples.
He's giving out awards for the best nipples,
okay.
best
Nice,
newcomer,
yeah.
most improved nipples, and that, and
best supporting nipples.
best support. And
Yeah.
but you've got Roy Strubberton. He's there. He's he was a champ back in '85, but recently
fallen on hard
things
times?
haven't been going so well for him. He's
shit.
been getting cracked nipples.
Oh.
They fall off a bit like when you lose a contact lens.
Oh, okay,
And one of them has recently fell down another pool party and went down the drain, sucked out.
Nightmare.
So he's had them stitched back on. They look horrendous.
Yeah.
But
Did he use them like the pink mushroom sweets?
yeah, a little
They're
bit.
always a good little replacement for nipples.
Replacement
Always.
nipples. So,
They're always
broken.
like, yeah. You should
Well, that's
think
not
of
bad. That's not a bad shout. But it comes to the end, and he misses out on this year's award. He's broken hearted. But he like both of them like calls him over, just goes like, "You're
Don't worry about it.
feeling a bit low, bit down, mate." Gives him
Have some Weetabix.
gives him some Weetabix covered.
Eat your troubles away.
Covered. He go smear this on your Weetabix, and he gets out this magic cream, and it's it's like
Reducer cunt.
Reducer cunt.
yeah.
His nipples are still shot to shit, but he's got a lovely tiny nose now.
Well, what it does is from where it's reduced every man's noses. You only need a little dab of it on your nipples to reduce your nipples, and even though your nipples have now got noses on,
They're
they're beautiful. Yeah, they're beautiful noses. They're
Do
like
they smell as well?
plumptious.
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
No
They
dry,
have the
no
ability
cracking.
to smell
They
it.
got like say a Nicole Kidman type nose. So
Oh,
it's kind of,
nice.
nice line of the
Classic,
nose.
classic profile.
So he puts it on. He comes back the next year, smashes the competition. But him and they're both weeping, they're hugging, and the Weetabix all gone soggy from all the tears.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and
it's the
then-
only way to make them palatable.
So yeah,
both
that's basically the advert, and yeah,
That's lovely. That makes me feel kind of warm and gooey inside.
Yeah, it's a good end to.
I don't know which product I'd choose, if I'm honest with you, because I'm in the market for both, as you know. So
right, okay.
it's a real toss up.
Yeah, so,
No, I don't make adverts like that anymore.
They don't, do they?
don't.
For good reason.
yeah.
Especially with the anti-Semitism that you throw in. Oh dearie me. Oh wow. I think on balance.
or have you got one you want to throw in there, Jim?
I was focused so heavily on you two that I didn't really give much thought on what I'd do.
Yeah, because we really went into. Much
You
thought,
really
didn't
went into
we?
some detail, didn't you? I mean, it was. But to be fair, you paint quite the picture. It's delightful. I think what might cause more harm to sort of emotional is the nose. So I think I'm just going to err on the. If I was going to give my money in Dragon's Den kind of world, I'd go for.
Yes.
In theory, you can just
what
put
was it called? Reducer conk.
Reducer conk.
I think I'd invest my money in Reducer conk.
Well, in theory, you can just put a t-shirt on, can't you?
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's sort of out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Whereas the nose is always
Nose is,
always
it's always
prominent,
on.
isn't it? So I think I would invest in that. I feel like Peter Jones.
I think I can just imagine both of them
won't
going
let you
ape
down.
shit, ape shit,
Absolutely
in the office,
kicking off.
getting his cricket bat, just smashing. it
Not
up.
again, not again. We've lost her again. Fucking Reducer conk.
Lovely.
Just torching the building. Absolutely done for.
He
it.
could do with it actually. Both. He's got a bit of a big old conk, hasn't he?
Has he?
think so.
I think that's why.
I like that. So adamant, and then I think so. Has he? I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing out insults left, right, and centre. Right? It's all baseless. It's all completely baseless accusations from Mr. Reynolds, from Philip Boom Boom Reynolds. Come and take me on in the car park, both of them.
Community just going to be hunting you down.
Hunting Reynolds down. Just waiting to receive a picture of his penis through the post. I mean, he's got so much going on as our Reynolds, isn't he? Good love him. Well, there you go. That is our dip into the letters and emails bag, and wow, it really threw up some interesting stuff once again. So yeah, please keep the letters coming in, guys. We love to read them, and Phil loves to answer them. But that is it, my friends. We are once again
Another episode.
out of time. Another one consigned to the annals of history.
Another one bites the dust.
Absolutely. So yeah, this one will get you through the week or so until we release our next episode on drinks. Ooh. So look out for that dropping into your ear holes. But until then, why don't you say a nice goodbye, Phil?
Nice goodbye, Phil.
Thank you very much. That's beautiful. And it's a big goodbye from you too, Richie.
Whopper, whopper.
And
Whopper
from me, please don't sue us. Thanks, Blankers. We love you. Goodbye.
See you. Thanks for listening to the bonus material. See you next time on Not 40 Just Blank.